lot less hair. Whoa, look at me. How's it going, guys? Great to be here. Let's get rid of the music. 3 topics today, reverting back. 2 tier lists. We're going to start ranking positions tier lists. They're like kind of popular like on Twitter right now. Like people are doing them all the time. I do them in videos. I have for the last couple of years, so we're going to do them in videos today. The first tier list is a team's tier list. We're going to update that. Where do I think every team stacks up right now? Then we're going to do catchers. Catchers the first position. Then we have a little bit of it's a reaction kind of thing, YouTube video, but it's MLB baseball quiz and trivia game. How well do you know your baseball? That's what it's titled. I don't got much else to say. We could probably just go ahead and get right into it. Topic number 1. Teams tier list. All right, what's going on, guys? We're here. We got the teams tier list pulled up. We're here on Century Live. Make sure you guys are going Saturdays at, well, today it's 4 o'clock. Normally 5 o'clock. Make sure you guys are there. Updated the tiers a little bit. We got the elite. We got the greats, the mids, the meh, and we got AAA. Just teams throwing a AAA squad out there. And today, we're going to be doing this a little bit different. Normally, I go through A to Z every team, start with the Diamondbacks, end with the Nationals. We're changing it up today. I'm going to go tier by tier. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way up as to what teams I think belong in each tier. Now, there's not going to be many teams in the bottom tier because we're starting there right now. I'll name them off for you. A's, I'm going to put there. White Sox, I'm going to put there for sure. And from the naked eye right now, those are the only 2 teams I look at and say, wow, they're running AAA squads out there. Not good at all whatsoever. A's more so. I mean, there's not really, that order doesn't matter. White Sox, a little bit more MLB talent on their team. Not much, though. They sold off a lot of guys. Other than that, a lot of the bad teams got better. I will put the Rockies in the same tier. Rockies are kind of, not very good either. They're just a weird team. They don't have a low payroll, but they just don't have money in the right spot. So those 3 teams, if I ever have to make changes, I definitely will. But those 3 teams are really the only ones I see right now as AAA squads, really, really bad, with good reason. These rosters are terrible. A's especially, but all 3 of them pretty bad as well. Let's head up 1 to the meh tier. And we're talking about right now. It's a difficult one. I'm going to start with the Guardians. I think that this roster just is not great. They could be good, but especially now that they're definitely going to be selling off pieces, they're just not looking like they're primed to be very good this year. However, I could be completely wrong. I think Francona is gone as well this year, so let's see how they fare with that and how it's going to be. I'm going to put the Angels there as well. I don't think this roster has a ton. No, that's really tough. No, we're going to hold off on the Angels for now. Let's go to the Royals. Are not AAA anymore. They've added MLB talent to their roster. I think it'd be premature to put them anything above meh right now. So starting off with some AL mid teams here in the meh tier, not the mid tier. The Pirates, I actually like what the Pirates have. I think that they're kind of the bottom of this meh, top of the AAA kind of tier. They've got talent on their roster. They brought in some, mostly not great, but definitely some young studs on their team. Definitely more so than these 3. So I would put the Pirates just a little bit above them. They're definitely worse than these 2 teams, but they're definitely better than these 3 teams. So we're kind of in a weird kind of in-between-ish area right now. The Nats definitely go in this tier. I don't think they're AAA. They have some young talent as well, but until they actually put it together and put wins together, I can't give it much of a grade or anything like that. So that's where I put them. I don't have any of this planned out. I'm just kind of playing this how I think. Nothing here. No. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to do it. Marlins are going in the meh tier. I'll put them at the top just so that you guys are not, it doesn't really matter. The rankings in them tier doesn't matter. The Marlins are not a good roster. It's not. Like, they have so many underperforming guys, especially in the outfield. Jazz Chisholm might be the most, plug your ears, the most overrated player in baseball. I get it. He's got flair. He's got pop. He's fast. He's a good athlete. A, he's injured. B, when he's not injured, he's nothing super special. He's like a mid-sevens OPS at best. I don't think there's a ton to like about this Marlins roster. Their pitching is good. Sandy is out for all of 2024. I think that this Marlins team, as of right now, is rightfully going to be put into this meh tier. So we'll pop them there for now. As far as that goes, I think that's all for the meh tier. I think so. Let's hop to the mid. So as far as mid, no, hold on. We missed one. I'm going to put the Brewers in meh. They haven't sold off Burns yet. I don't think they're AAA squad. They probably will be by the start of the year, but as of right now, it's not quite there yet. So we'll put them there. If I miss any of them, I'll just put them there. I don't really care. Heading to the mid. We'll start here. Red Sox definitely belong in this tier. They added Giolito. I believe that was yesterday. I think so. Last night. Hefty contract, almost $20 million a year for him. I mean, I know he's been good in the past, but the last couple years have not been good. But they add to their rotation. Hopefully he plays that ballpark. We'll have to see. They're good. They're in a really tough division. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. That's the thing. I think they're kind of the brink. They're kind of that fringe team that will not make it, which is sad. They've got some good talent. They got good young talent on this team. It's just they traded away Verdugo. It felt like a not win now move. So I think that that's rightfully where they belong, in mid. I think this Tigers team has a chance to win their division this year in the Central. They've added to this team very well. 2 good pitchers, Flaherty, Maeda. Added Cano, who's just a solid major league player. Just wherever he goes, always solid. That team's not bad. They got good young talent. I like this Tigers team. I think they have a strong chance of winning their division, and I think that this mid-tier is where they belong. They finished off the year last year pretty well. They had good performers. Torkelson hit 30 homers. Like, there's guys taking steps. Riley Green will be healthy, hopefully, this year. There's definitely a lot to be hopeful of for this Tigers team. Moving on from that, I don't think we can put this Padres team any higher. I wouldn't put them in great. They've lost some this year. The end of the year, I think just at 500, they weren't as terrible as we thought they were going to be. They should have been better. They had a lot of talent on that roster. I understand, but I think that this mid-tier is kind of where they belong right now. I think the Twins are mid. I don't think that there's much special on this team, and they lost Sonny Gray, their Cy Young pitcher. They have Pablo still. They have Bailey Ober. They've got guys. They really need to add another superstar to this team for me to love this team. Like, it's almost like I'd rather them have Luis Ariz right now than I'd rather them have Pablo Lopez, which is probably an unpopular opinion, but it's almost like that's kind of what they need. It's kind of what they're missing. A lot of home run strikeout guys, not enough guys who can get on base for them, I feel like right now. They're not a bad team. They just won their division, but there's not a ton special about this Twins team to me. Let's move on. I think the Mariners for right now deserve to be in here. They added Garver recently, last week or so. That's really all they've done. They've only sold off players. Other than that, they finished right around this mid-tier record. They just missed out on the playoffs. I think they actually might have finished with 90 wins in the past couple of years, but they've gotten worse this offseason, I would say. I think that they have gotten worse this offseason, and they're just missing out on people. We'll put them, just so people don't get mad, I'll put them at the top of mid. I wouldn't describe them as great, though, because they weren't even in the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? And the year before, they were not. They kind of got blown out. It's not great. I'm going to put the Reds into this tier for right now. They've added this offseason for sure. Nothing that's boosting them into great. I think they could win their division, but the Central divisions are just not very strong right now, which is why I think that they kind of belong in this mid-tier. The Cubs, right now you can't put this Cubs team much higher than this because as of right now, Bellinger's gone, Stroman's gone. They don't have guys. Their guys re-signed right now. And they haven't really made the move yet. I would still think that they're going to land like a Blake Snell. But overall, they just haven't done much yet. We're waiting on the Cubs to do something. You know what I mean? It hasn't happened yet. So for now, I'm going to put them here in mid. Angels can't go much higher. But it's almost like you look at this lineup, and it's like, dude, they could still smack the ball around a little bit. Logan O'Hoppy's like a real a real major league hitter who came over from the Phillies, and believe that was the Syndergaard. Nope, that was the. They made 2 trades. I believe Ohapi was traded for Marsh. Yes, Ohapi was traded for Marsh. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be terrible. Like, just because they lost Ohtani does not mean they're going to be terrible. To be honest, they're probably going to be right around the same record. I'll be completely honest. I would bet that they're going to be pretty much the same team. I'm not saying Ohtani's not a difference maker. He's the best player in baseball. It's almost just like this is how the Angels roll. They're going to be the same thing every single year to me, and that's where I think that they'll be. I hate to do it. This Cardinals team has to go in mid. They just are not as bad as their record was last year. They have to be better. Have to be. There's just no chance, man. Like, there's so much talent on the roster. They've gotten some pitching. They need to add more pitching. They need one more good starter. A Snell would be great for them. There's no way they're going to be as bad as they were last year. I cannot believe that they would be. I think this Giants team is mid. I don't think that they're meh. I think if they hadn't made the moves they have, they'd be there because their roster overall is not fantastic. New manager, I believe, it's going to be Melvin, right? He came over from the Padres, so it's going to be interesting to see what this team does. I would project around 80 wins, though. That's just me, so we'll see. Mid. Oh, wow. The Mets are right on this fringe. I'm going to put them in mid. I think bottom of mid. They've got a good roster. They've still got talent. They still have a lot of payroll. It's almost just like last year, not a fluke. I think this team is still kind of retooling, rebuilding kind of thing. But they're not terrible. You know what I mean? Like, they've got good major league talent and a decent rotation at the top, at least. They're top heavy. There's no doubt. They're top heavy because they trade away people, but this team can compete. This team can still win anywhere between 75 and 85 games to me. I think they've just got too much talent on the roster. Anyone else for mid? I'm trying to look around here. No. Okay, I think we can move on. This one's really tough because I think the Diamondbacks roster is more mid, but it's like they just made the World Series. I'm going to put them in great. It just feels weird to describe them as great because I don't think that they are. I think they're one of the worst teams to make the World Series. It's tough, man. I like the Diamondbacks. I love Corbin Carroll. I love a lot of their players. It's just like they've upgraded. They've definitely upgraded. They brought in Eduardo Rodriguez. They brought back Lourdes Gurriel. You know what? I think they've done enough to deserve this spot in great for now. I can't put them any higher. I don't think they're elite or anything, but I can't put them higher. It's a tough tier to put. I'm going to put the Yankees in great. I think the Juan Soto thing really does put them up. We did the Yankees versus the world. They're like the 9th best team or whatever, something like that, 8th, 9th best team after that. So go check that video out. Not in the description. I'll put it up in the cards, though. But yeah, I mean, this team, they'll compete. They'll probably be right around 90 wins again this year. Who knows? They might go off again this year like they did in 2021, 2022. Which one was it? I forget. I think it was 2022. No doubt this team can make a huge splash again. They can go out and get Bellinger. Not that they will, just because like they already got their outfielders, but like it wouldn't be surprising. It's the Yankees, you know what I mean? Like they can go out and make another splash. So we'll see what this team does. I think that they will be great. I think they'll be in the playoffs again. Blue Jays belong there with them. This team is confusing. The projections absolutely love them. Oh my, the projections love the Blue Jays so much and their players. But there's something to be said about how they just have not won in the playoffs, like at all. They're on a sneaky, terrible losing streak in the playoffs. And they had underperforming players. Vladdy has not been the same since his breakout, 2021, where he was insane, like unearthly. And he got not robbed of an MVP, but just unlucky because Ohtani was in the league. It's tough. You got underperforming players. Their rotation's great. I don't know if they can really add anything more, but they just re-signed Kiermaier and stuff. It's a good team. It's a good team for sure. We'll just have to see how they fare this year. I'm just trying to work out who I think the elites are. I'm going to put 3. Definitely those 4. Wow. Have to. All right. 2 more for the great tier. I'm going to put them together. It's so tough to do this. I love the Orioles. Orioles, I love you. Just get that out of the way. I love you so much. Adley is fantastic. I love Adley Rutschman. I love Gunnar Henderson. I love so many people on your team. I need you guys to do something. I need you to add another good bat or something, or another good starter. Something to get you into the elite. You've deserved our respect. You've earned our respect the last couple of years. You need to do something more for me, man. I can't put you in elite. And I'm going to do the same with the Rays. The Rays have just lost and lost this year. Wander's probably done. We're probably done with Wander Franco forever, which is just terrible. Man, he was a superstar. And who knows, they might keep selling off pieces, but they're going to compete. They're the Rays, you know what I'm saying? So it's really tough, but those 2 teams have to go there for now. They're not elite. Let's head to the elite. We'll start with the World Series champions. I mean, they just won the World Series. There's no way that they're not. You can't put them anywhere except for the elite. The roster's still great. Montgomery might be gone. Garver is gone. I was surprised. I thought they would re-sign Mitch Garver, but he's gone. They just got to hope that they get Montgomery back. And even if they don't, it's like mid-season, they'll have a great rotation again because their guys will be coming back from injury. Let's head to the Braves. Probably the best organization in baseball. Very smart. They know what they're doing very much. They're going to win a lot of games in the regular season. It's all going to be about, can they put it together again in the postseason? Because the last 2 times, it has been a no. And you can complain all you want. Oh, it's unfair. Other teams have done it. The Astros got it done in 2022. They won the World Series, so we'll stop it. We'll go to the Astros. I was really contemplating putting them in the great tier, and then I realized they just made the ALCS again. I can't put them in great, not below the Orioles, because they're better. I think that they're better. They had an underperforming team last year. I'll be honest. I thought their pitching rotation underperformed big time. They got a Verlander this year, a full year again of him this year. We'll see how this team fares again. I would assume probably pretty well because they've still got a bunch of studs in their team. They need to extend Kyle Tucker, though. Let's do that. Let's head to the Dodgers. We know they got Ohtani. They've got Yamamoto now. The team is stacked. Can they put it together for the postseason, for full season? We'll have to see. And I am going to end with the Phillies. I think this team, it's like you think of them for their offense, but their pitching rotation and bullpen are projected to be number 1 in WAR this year. And last year, their pitching as a whole was number 1 in WAR. So you can take it with a grain of salt. It's one stat. Their pitching is very, very good. They've got Nola back. Even though it's the best, I need this team to get Blake Snell. I need one more starter. I don't want Christopher Sanchez really to be my 5 right now. I wouldn't even mind them getting back Michael Lorenzen, to be honest. I thought he showed some signs at times. He had a no-hitter at one time. It was kind of fluky, but like in the playoffs, he didn't look bad. I think that he's got potential to be good, and if he's our 5 starter, I don't think I mind very much. So I need the Phillies to get one more, but that's the tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace. All right. That's topic number 1. Let's do that. Let's stop recording that. That was a lot of talking. I gotta do it all again. Wow. Okay. Here at Catchers tier list. Topic number 2. Let me make sure I know who all of these people are. Oh no. Okay. Adley. Austin Nola, really? That's Austin Wells. This is Francisco Alvarez. Not Mejia. It's Bethancourt. Bo Naylor. Ooh, who are you? Ooh. Actually, I think I have a name in my head. Luis Campusano. That's exactly who I thought it was. Oh my gosh. Who? What? Yeah, I'm not going to rank all these guys. It's like Wong. Looks like. Yeah, I'll just pick and choose who I will and won't rank. We'll see. All right, boys, welcome on in. Topic number 2 for the week. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be ranking every catcher here in baseball. Make sure you guys are heading over to the live channel so you can catch me on Saturdays at 5 live. So we got the tiers once again. The elite, the great, the mid, the meh, and the AAA catchers. So with the teams, I kind of went through and I started at the bottom and went to the top. I'm not going to do that. I am just kind of going to go through them. I'm not ranking all of these guys because not all of them are actually really starting. I will pick and choose who I'm ranking. Please just deal with it. So let's start off. It's a bad one to start off with because we know he's probably the best. He's probably the best catcher in baseball. Adley Rutschman really established himself. He is awesome. Ever since coming up, he's helped his team become borderline elite. You could go watch the last video to find out. He really turned their organization around, though. He's fantastic. On-base machine. Great catcher as well. He's elite, man. He just is. Francisco Alvarez. Mid feels tough. I'm going to put him there. It's not bad. He just hit, 30 home runs last year? 30 home runs last year. That's kind of his offensive, that's his production is home runs. He's not a great catcher behind the plate by any means. He's not bad. He's got a good arm. But overall, I would put him in mid just because, homers are hard to come by, but that's kind of all he offers right now at the plate is homers. And he's young. He's got time to develop that. So for now, I think it's fair to put him in mid, 1 year in. I don't want to rank Austin O'Fine AAA. He'll go there. Austin Wells, what we saw of him, I'm going to put him there as well. It feels kind of unfair. Nah, we're putting him in meh for now. It felt unfair to put them next to each other. Austin Wells not bad. He came up and was pretty good for the Yankees. Every day we'll have to see how he is. We just haven't seen much of him yet. Marlins catcher now, Christian Bethancourt. Also meh. I don't think he's AAA because he's actually solid behind the plate. Not a great hitter. We'll just have to see how he is for the Marlins. I would assume probably similar production to Jacob Stallings. Bo Naylor was good last year. I'm going to put him in mid. Not a power guy at all whatsoever. I am going to put him with Alvarez. I think it's fair. They, first-year catchers last year who, they were good. They weren't great. Luis Campusano, I'm going to put meh. I'm not going to put him in AAA. I don't think he's quite that level, but just not anything really particularly good. Not going to rank whoever you are. Christian Vasquez, who I don't think has a team right now. Last year was not good for him. He's been good in the past. I think it's more meh. It's tough because he's been a good hitter in the past. Not a great catcher. But last year was just not good. So we'll put him there. Connor Wong, I believe, is who this is. Maybe not. I might be messing that up pretty badly. But the Red Sox catcher tandem, they're both kind of meh. McGuire can hit a little bit, which that might be who this is now that I think about it. But they're kind of a tandem. I'm going to put them in meh. They're just not anything super great. Danny Jansen. I think Danny Jansen, he was injured last year. I think he's great. I think he's a great hitter. I think he's a decent catcher. But I am going to rank him with Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, I'm putting back in mid. I think last year I had him in the elite. He was very good. Sorry, I forgot to speak. Darn near elite last year. And for 2022, heading into 2023. Now, he had a bad year. He wasn't super healthy either. But overall, it was not good. The hitting was way down. The power was way down. Short, thick king just didn't really have it this year. Travis d'Arnaud is a very solid ball player. His stats were not great last year, which is why I have to put him in mid. I think he has potential to be great. He has potential to be a 3 to 4 win catcher if he plays the whole year, which he won't because Sean Murphy, who I'll grade now, it's tough. He had a great first half, and he had such a bad second half. I'm going to put him in elite. I'm elite's kind of like my top 5 kind of thing. I'll put him up there. I think he's a great catcher behind the plate as well. Sean Murphy deserves to be there for sure. Elias Diaz can kind of slap the ball around a little bit. All-Star Game MVP. I'm going to put him in mid. I don't think he's meh. Not a great catcher. Yeah, we're gonna move him down. He definitely cool off second half as well, and he was in course, so I think that's kind of a fair spot for him. This is Garver. Garver just got a new team. He's now in the Mariners. I'm gonna put him in mid. He's a good catcher behind the plate, and he's a power hitter. Oh man, that's actually tough. He's a great power hitter. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it. He's going into great. It's hard to come by. He's better than Alvarez behind the plate, and he's probably a better hitter than Alvarez. I'm gonna put him up into the great tier. Not gonna rank. Yeah, I think Grandal is still on the White Sox actually right now. He's meh. He's not AAA. He still gets on base, but just not a good year last year. Hedges, man. I know he's good behind the plate. Gosh darn, he cannot hit. Ooh, I like the guy, but man, he cannot hit. Jonah Heim, I know his family actually, by the way. Fun fact. Like, I'm not joking. I actually do, kind of. Jonah Heim is so close to elite. I want to put him there. I will for now. The Buffalo boy, hometown boy. I'm going to put him there for now. If we kick him out, we kick him out. It's fine. All right, let's head to Henry Davis, who in the major leagues last year was just kind of bleh. For now, I'm going to put him in meh. He didn't have as good of a year as these two. And don't get me wrong, Bo Naylor's year was worse than Alvarez. Henry Davis has potential to be fantastic. Very good prospect. They kind of played him in the outfield, though, too, last year. It was weird. I hope they play him behind the dish more this year. Ryan Jeffers, man. I'm not going to rank him. Ryan Jeffers, I'm going to put him in mid. He showed he can be a very good hitter. Behind the plate, we'll have to see. He also just needs to stay healthy. So I like Ryan Jeffers. I think mid is fair for him right now. Why can't I think of this guy's name? Oh my gosh. It'll come to me in 5 seconds, I trust. Traded. He was traded by the Dodgers. I cannot think of this guy's name for Lord knows what reason. All right, here we go. Cannot think of his K-Bear Ruiz. K-Bear Ruiz to me is great. This guy is like a contact king, barrel king. He's not a great catcher by any means, but this guy has got some serious potential to be an incredible hitter in the MLB. He had like the highest percentage of like contact percentage of pitches in the strike zone. He also does not chase very much. Got very good potential to be a great hitter in the MLB. Shea Langoliers, he's got some pop. I'm going to put him in meh. He's just not anything super special. Maldonado, I'm going to put him in meh as well. I want to put him in AAA so badly because he just can't hit, but he can still catch a little bit. Gabby Moreno had a good year last year. You know what? He had a great year. Great rookie year. Go technically, I think, rookie year. Like, the thing is, like, he was Gold Glover, I believe, last year, which is not his game normally. He's normally a contact king. I got to see Gabby Moreno play in Buffalo when he was here because he used to be in the Blue Jays organization. Contact guy, not a power guy. And not usually someone who's great behind the plate. Just won the Gold Glove. Like, dude's legit. Logan O'Hoppe, I've said this in the last video. The guy can just flat out hit. Like, he's an incredible hitter. Behind the plate, he's okay. We're coming off of 1 year. I'm going to put him in mid. I think he's got good potential to get up into this great tier. He also got injured for a little while, so we're going to see how this goes. Oh, gosh. What's his name? Oh, no. Oh, he came up and was great for them. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I know what his name is. Patrick Bailey. That's his name. Patrick Bailey. Special behind the dish. Don't take that the wrong way. Like, he's incredible behind the dish. Hitting wise, top of meh for now. Cal Raleigh. I don't think Cal Raleigh's elite. Like, people think he's elite. He's good behind the dish. He's a power hitter. That's where he gets his value. I'm going to put him in great. I don't think he's quite the complete player that these guys are. You know what I mean? Controversial time. He's still elite. JT Realmuto's still elite. He does this. His even years are incredible. The best years you'll see. And his odd years are, well, bad. JT Realmuto was not terrible by any stretch of the imagination last year. The stats didn't like him defensively. The rule changes kind of got to him. It's almost like because the rules changed, his value like kind of diminished almost behind the plate. He was special in 2022 behind the plate and at the dish. The guy was like incredible. Last year behind at the plate, not great. Like 750-ish OPS, 760 OPS. Just a lot of strikeouts. K rate was up, but he's gonna have a good year. Trust me. Like, promise me. Come back to this video in 8 months. Salvi just doesn't have much of it anymore, man. I'm gonna put him in meh. He's just kind of looked old last year. Jacob Stallings is, oh my gosh, I can't watch him play. Tyler Stevenson is mid. I really want to put him in great, but like just last year was really like the first time we saw him kind of healthy, and it just wasn't really good. It was weird. We thought he would be a fantastic hitter. He kind of had like a similar to O'Hoppe kind of start to his career, but lately just not great. Trevino, I'm putting in meh. He's a platinum glover, but he can't hit himself. Will Smith to me is elite. Man, that's so tough. The elite's getting very, very, very full. He's just an incredible hitter. He might be the second best catcher in baseball. I'm not ranking these in the tiers, but I'm just saying. William Contreras, oh my, he is so close to elite. He might be elite. Jonah Heim doesn't have the longevity, but neither does William Contreras. Oh man. Top of great. I'm keeping JT Realmuto at elite. I don't care. Wilson, his brother, is definitely worse. Like, I think William is definitely kind of crossed him as better now. Wilson's still great. He still had a very good year on a bad Cardinals team last year. Yainer Diaz, man. This guy can hit. I love Yainer Diaz. I think it's only fair if we put him in mid. That's kind of where we're putting the rookies from last year. And we'll do one more here, I think. I'm not going to rank the rest of them. We'll do Yan Gomes. So Yan Gomes is kind of mid at this point. Like, he's kind of shown like he can come around and hit like for good stretches of time. He's a serviceable catcher. I think for the Cubs, like he kind of does the job for now. He's definitely not hurting their team, I'll tell you what. All right, that's the catchers tier list I've got. Man, I've been talking so much. Wow. It's kind of like echoey, like I sound like I feel like I'm talking super loud in here, but it's probably not the case at all. It's fine. All right, so we got one more thing to do here. Topic number 3. All right, boys, we got the YouTube video pulled up. It's a little bit different. We're not really reacting. It's MLB quiz trivia. It says MLB baseball quiz and trivia game. How well do you know your baseball? We're going to see. So let's start out. Nice. Oh, wow. That's loud for you guys. We're turning that down. Which team won the 2020 World Series? It was the Dodgers. Play along with me, but guys. Actually, I'm not going to pause it very much. Definitely the Dodgers. Wow, this gives you a lot of time, eh? Yep, Dodgers won 2020. Mickey Mouse, they call it. Whatever. How many times has the Toronto Blue Jays won the World Series? I think it's 2, isn't it? I want to say it's 2. It's either 1 or 2. I'm going to go with 2. 2. Give it to me. 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2 right now. Which team holds the record for the most? It's the Yankees. We're 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Let's go. How well do I know my baseball? We're 3 for 3 right now. See ahead. Who holds the record for the most home runs in one season? It's Barry Bonds, 4 for 4. We're 4 for 4 right now. I know that's the right answer. Barry Bonds. 4 for 4. 100%. Sammy Sosa played 13 seasons for which team? Oh, no. It was the Cubs, wasn't it? He played for both. Which one he played for more? Oh, no. I'm going to go with Cubs. I think it's the Cubs, isn't it? I didn't watch baseball back then. I don't know much. I think it's the Cubs. Okay, good. 5 for 5. We're good. How many times did Barry Bonds win the MVP? Oh, it was an absurd amount. He won like 5 in a row, right? I'm going to go with 7. 'Cause I think he won like 5 in a row. Can't be 10. I think it's got to be 7. We'll see. This might be the end of the streak. 5 for 5. Oh, 6 for 6. Drafted by which team in... Oh, no. Which team in 93? Oh, it's either the Mariners or the Rangers. Shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mariners. I think it's the Mariners. I think he was with the Mariners first. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, divine. Okay. Which is the only MLB team that has never played in the World Series? The Mariners. It's the Mariners, for sure. Because they were on a bad streak. And they're a newer franchise. Yeah, it's the Mariners. That's sad, man. I just got to experience it for the first time last year. Most shutouts in 2020? Oh, man. I don't remember this. It's either Shane Bieber or Trevor Bauer. You Darwish. Yes, sir. You Darwish. I'm going to go with Bauer because I remember him having like a lot of complete games. I'm going to go with Bauer. It might be Bieber. Oh, this might be the end. Oh, my gosh. We're still going. Oh. Which player has won the most World Series rings? Oh. Oh, no. It's either Yogi or DiMaggio. Oh, no. I'm going to go... Oh, no. This might be the end. I'm not an old head. I'll tell you what. Going with... Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Yogi. Yes. Oh. Yes. Let's go. 10 for 10. Which of these teams has never won a World Series? Boston Braves? Why are you giving me this, bro? Mets have. Tigers have. Brewers, maybe? I'm going to go with the Brewers. I don't remember them winning a World Series. We'll go Brewers. I don't know if it gives me Braves. It still gives me Boston Braves. Oh, wow. Okay, we're just great at this. How many questions are there? Which team had a winning streak of 22 games? It's Cleveland. I knew that because I remember that happening. It's Cleveland for sure. Yeah. Yes, sir. Wait, am I blocking one of the answers? Oh, you guys can't see. Who holds the record of 19 total bases in a single game? Oh, I don't know. Josh Hamilton sounds like it because I feel like I almost remember that. I don't think it's Albert. I'm gonna go Josh Hamilton because I'm just taking a shot in the dark. I don't know if it's Sean Green or Bob Robertson. This might be the end. Sean Green. That's the end of our streak. 12 streak. It's not bad. Which one of these players has scored 4 home runs in one game? Is what's his name on there? Oh, man, I don't remember JD. I feel like it's something that, like, Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds never had 4 home runs. Oh, man. Prince Fielder couldn't have 4 home runs? No way. Maybe it's JD. I don't know. I'll go JD Martinez because I don't really know. I don't know. Okay, it was. Let's go. All right, we're down 1. How many seasons did Nolan? Oh my gosh, Nolan Ryan. 30's too much. It's not 30. There's no way. 32 can't be 27. 20. I feel like this is going to be one where it's like, it's got to be 20. Has to be 20. If it's anything more than 20, I'm going to lose it. There's no way. No way. 27 seasons? That is unbelievable. Okay, we're down 2. Got 2 wrong. Highest salary in 2020? Oh no. I think it's Trout at this point. Hard to remember, but I think Trout was making the most at this point. Either him or David Price, funny enough, actually. Okay, it's Trout. Yeah, Trout. I got it right. Don't worry. Record for the most strikeouts by a pitcher in a career. Who has the most strikeouts? Career. It's got to be Nolan Ryan. Has to be. 27 seasons, there's no way. It's got to be Nolan Ryan. Yeah, okay, good. Good. How many questions are there? Like 20? Currently not a member of the NL East. That would be the Cubs. That was a layup. Gotten 2 wrong so far. What is the name of the Sandy? It's Petco. Petco. Yeah, didn't even have to see the answers. Petco Park. Easy. Too easy. All right. Babe Ruth's uniform number. Oh, it's 3, and I would say, what was his uniform number? But I think it's 3. 3 sounds right. I hope it's 3, right? Okay, good. I was say I thought it was 3. That's it. Video, please indicate your score. Let's see how other people did. Got 1 wrong. Oh, 10 for 10. Oh, 10 and 10. Okay. We got 2 wrong. 18 for 20. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. Bye.